Hello everybody, this is the King of Pikmin here yet again, and we're back with the path to Mortal Kombat 11. This is episode 7 of the series where I put forth a topic, and then we discuss the topic in the comments below. Today's topic is going to be characters I want to see return from the 3D era of games. Alright, so there's only really 4 characters that I'd want to see come back from the 3D era. There's more that I wouldn't really have an opinion on, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be particularly happy, and I wouldn't be particularly upset about it either, so... My number 4 that I'd want to see come back is Li Mei. I know it's a shocker, it's a female character, but she's like my favorite female character from Mortal Kombat. She uses like the Baji Quan fighting style, which is something in fighting games that I've always liked, like Akira from Virtua Fighter. Characters like Paul from Tekken have aspects of it, but I just really like the really powerful strikes that it embodies, and I want to see more of that in MK11. Like, it'd be really cool if Li Mei comes back, she really embodies it better, because she didn't have too many like big elbow strikes or use her shoulder too much. I'd really want them to go crazy and have her do like big damage with just very minimal hits, because I feel like most of the female characters in the game, aside from Shiva, do like really long elaborate combos and a lot of like flashy stuff. It'd be cool if Li Mei was kind of more grounded, you know what I mean, and just did big damage with like smaller hits. I think that could be really cool. So one thing I will say about Li Mei though is give her better fatalities, because her fatalities suck, all of them. I'm sorry, but I think her fatalities are pretty bad. Number 3 would have to be Rico, or Reiko, however you want to say it. I feel like he hasn't really been explored too much. In Mortal Kombat 4, they gave him his own moveset, but he always was just like in Shao Kahn's shadow, you know what I mean? And then in Armageddon, of course, everyone was in it, and he didn't get anything new. But I think if they really expanded upon him in a modern game, he could be really cool and have his own identity. He just looks sick also. I really like the way he looks, and I would just love to see what they do with him in a modern game. Number 2 would be Mavado. Mavado and Reiko both, I never played too much, but I've always thought they were kind of cool, and my brother loved both these characters. And I promise I'm not putting them on the list just because he likes them, but I do want to see them come back, because especially Mavado, I feel like he has untapped potential. Because back when they tried doing Mavado, it was kind of gimmicky, the way he swung around with his extendo arms and stuff. It just looked strange, you know, in that time period. So if they were to do a modern game and give him the gadgets and stuff, I think they could make it look a lot more natural, you know what I mean, instead of just like kind of like silly. It was kind of silly. They even did like an elastic sound effect, like, you know, with his arm extending. I feel like if they made it less silly and more of like a gadget, then it could be really cool. I mean, it'd be hard to like really give him a full moveset off of just something so simple, but I think they could do it, and then he looks amazing. He's got the trench coat. He just looks cool. He was killed in the MKX comic, but as Baraka proved, he died in MKX and he's back already, so that doesn't really mean anything. So I would love to see Mavado come back. He had one of the coolest fatalities in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, so yeah, Mavado, it'd be cool to see him come back. They'd have to give him something other than hook swords though, because we know Cabal's coming back and the hook swords are kind of his thing, so they could give him something else though. Alright, my number 1 is none other than Hotaru. I really liked Hotaru. He did big damage with very few hits. He was, you know, really powerful character, brute force, that kind of thing. And he has something that a lot of characters don't. He's got like plate armor, like he's fully armored, like a soldier, you know, like a medieval soldier kind of. And I wish we had more characters that that had that like really beefy armor feel to them, you know what I mean? Most characters just have like cloth, or, you know, my boy Kato, he's going shirtless, you know what I'm saying? But I love that. But it'd be really cool to have just like more characters like fully armored. And I think Hotaru would be perfect for that fit. His aesthetic looks really sick. The only thing I'd take off is the flag on his back. I don't like that. Just give him the armor, keep the flag. But and his fatalities, as simple as they were, I love them, man. I'm pretty simple though. Okay, that's another thing I'll say is, you just give someone like really big hits, make them strong and like brute force, then I'll like them. As far as the lore goes, Hotaro's all about, like, you know, order and justice, you know, to those who would disrupt order. So I feel like he might actually be on Kronika's side if he's in the storyline, but I don't want to speculate too much because it's just all speculation, like I said. And I feel like Kronika is trying to restore order, so we might actually see the Order Realm, and that's where Hotaro's from. So anyways, I really liked Hotaro back in the day in Mortal Kombat Deception and Armageddon, and he'd probably be my #1 3D character to see come back. So be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We have Lime, Reiko, Mavado, and then Hotaro. Those are the 4 3D specific characters that I'd want to see come back. So be sure to tell me who you want to see come back in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.